Sorry, Jackson.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Watson Arena, home of your Brunswick Dragons. Today, your Dragons are hosting the visitors, the Ararat Eagles. The Kennebec Valley Athletic Conference, along with Brunswick High School, requests that all people in attendance in today's game abide by the principles of good sportsmanship. The athletes on the ice will be giving their best efforts. We ask that you give your positive support. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Eagles. At defense, a freshman, number 5, Keegan Schmoll. At defense, a freshman, number 22, Bryce Ward. At center, a senior, number 19, Hayden Brown. At wing, a freshman, number 13, Parker Krabs. At wing, a junior, number 3, Caleb McDonald. And in goal, a junior, number 30, Kai Stockford. Eagles are coached by A.J. Kavanaugh, assisted by Todd Ridley, Joey Brown, Ryan Atwood, Bill Hewitt, and Randy Susie. And now to the starting lineup for your Brunswick Dragons. At defense, senior number 2, Peter Walkoff. At defense, senior captain, number 23, Avery Taylor. At center, senior number 5, Bowen Marini. At left wing, junior number 8, Nolan Clement. And at right wing, senior number 16, Gabe Shoemaker. And in goal, sophomore number 1, Michael Shoemaker. The Dragons are coached by Dennis Hickman, assisted by Deacon Marini and Zach Vanderwerf. Athletic training services are provided by Krista Headley. We'd like to remind fans, coaches, and players that all sports around our state are in need of officials. We expect our officials to be treated with respect by everyone in attendance as they've given their time today to ensure the players can play. Today's officials are Mr. Joe Perryman and Mr. Corey Junkins. Now, will you all please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem by the Brunswick High School Choir.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sidney J. Watson Arena for the home opener of your Brunswick Freeport Dragons as they play host to the Mount Ararat, Morse, and Lisbon High School Eagles. I am joined for the very first time by Kaz Kosinski here on BHSN. Kaz, how are you feeling about today?
I'm awesome, man. I'm really excited for this. It's going to be a great match.
Kaz, we got the 1 and 3 Mount Ararat Eagles versus the 1 and 1 Brunswick Dragons. Dragons won their first game 2 nights ago, 5-1 over Greeley. Mount Ararat's lone win is against also Greeley. They won 10-2. So if we can do some quick math right here, of course, Kaz sits right next to me in calculus. 10-2, that's like the same times 5. 5-1 also times 5. Really the same proportional score. So what I'm trying to get at here, Kaz, this is going to be a very even game. This is going to be awesome. These teams tied once last year, and in the other game, Brunswick won by, I think, 9 goals. I am fired up, Kaz. It's going to be a great game. I hope you're also fired up.
Super excited. This is going to be a battle for sure. Both teams coming out hot. I think there's going to be some real bad blood here. It's going to be a battle for sure.
Girls basketball today has won over Skowhegan 47-28. Kaz, we got a great girls basketball team. That's great to see that they're, I believe, still undefeated. Is that right?
That is wrong. They have 1 loss, I believe.
Oh, no. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I believe they recently lost to Gray New Gloucester basketball team.
All right. Well, good win for them today. And Kaz, we're going to get this started. Nat Rathbone will take the opening draw against 19 in blue, Hayden Brown. Hayden Brown is a transfer from Lewiston to Lisbon, and he scored 5 goals against Greeley in Mount Ararat's lone victory. He will be my player to watch for the Eagles, along with 2 in blue, Garrick Terrio, who I believe is lining up as his right wing, but I can't see that number. Is that a 2, do you think, next to the right of Brown? All right, that's Terrio. and Brown, your two players to watch. Rathbone will lose the opening draw, and it's up ahead along the wing. Battling here with Marini in the neutral zone. We'll get it back. Here's Keegan Schmall, another Lisbon player. Will pass it across and gives it up to McDonald. Caleb McDonald takes it in the offensive zone, feeds it across, and here's an opportunity with Hayden Brown. Backhands it towards the middle, and Tatham will try to get it out. Tatham behind Michael Shoemaker's net. He now has a head of steam. Tatham into the neutral zone. Gets held up there by Parker Crafts, a freshman for Mount Ararat. And here's a bounce pass all the way back to Ethan Patterson. He will give it there to Tatham. Tatham takes into the offensive zone, loses it, trying to be taken away by Brown, and now back in the neutral zone. Back in there, Brown will get the turnover and try to get something going for the Eagles offense. Brown, nice piece of skating. He loses it, and now here is Gabe Shoemaker, scored his first goal last game. Shoemaker, the converted goaltender, will take it around the net, still looking, gives it up, and now it's deflected. Wilkoff keeps in the zone, fires, and it's wide. Turned over there, and passing up to Terrio in the neutral zone. Avery Sampson, Freeport, and now Terrio's going to get it back, and good defensive play there by Shoemaker. Sampson into the offensive zone, surrounded by two Eagles. Hit into the corner hard by Griffin Ridlin, and Ridlin will now give it up, and Eagles try to get it up just a little too far, and they wave off the icing, say it was deflected, so offensive opportunity for the Dragons. Still battling in the corner, nice hit there, and it's deflected up, kept in the zone by the Eagles. Pass is down. Here's Sampson within the corner, bounces it too far for Wilkoff, and Marini along the boards. Kaz, we've opened with nearly 2 minutes of unbroken play. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, looks great for both teams. Definitely going to be a dogfight out here. These teams clearly have some bad blood, being the neighboring towns they are. We're definitely in for a match here, Robbie.
Opportunity there. Here's Ridlin. Ridlin at the top of the key, fires towards the net, and leg pad saved by Shoemaker. Battle in the corner with Patterson. Patterson fighting. He's able to get it out, and Ridlin will keep it in the offensive zone. No one else home for the Eagles, and Tatham will regain possession. Gives it up to Marini. Full wholesale line change for the Eagles. An opportunity here for Nat Rathbone. He also scored a goal last game. Into the offensive zone, gets hit there, and 22 in blue, Bryce Ward, will give it up there to McDonald. McDonald has it wrestled away by Bowditch. And now here's James Salco. Oh, nice defensive play there by Hayden Brown to get the turnover. Hayden Brown in the offensive zone. He cuts back, fires, and wide. Oh, my goodness. Kaz, I think he might be living up to the hype. Even just that one little piece of skating there. Really impressive, 19 in blue.
Yeah, he's definitely a great player. He's going to be a player to watch this game.
Here, still in the corner. Kaz, has there been a whistle yet?
I have not seen one, no. I think it's been clean play so far.
Shot by Patterson is blocked there by Bryce Ward again. Here's a hit. Patterson will sit down McDonald. Here's Tatham, hit all the way around. Yeah, we're up to over 3 minutes without a whistle. This is amazing hockey. Now along the boards, into the neutral zone, too far, and Tatham will get the turnover. Avery Tatham, offensive zone, cuts back. He'll fire, and working off the post, still alive, Shoemaker rebound, and he gets it out. Town Tatham with it. He'll give it back to Wilkoff. Wilkoff towards the net. It's intercepted there by Keegan Schmall. Schmall for the Eagles. Gives it up in collision there by Marini to hold up. But opportunity here will be deflected by the backhand, and Palmer gets leveled into the boards by McDonald. We're approaching 4 minutes of unbroken play to start the game. Hayden Brown opportunity. Cuts back and forth. He gets knocked down. No call there. And now we'll get a whistle. What do you think that was for? You see anything?
Possibly a trip. I'm not entirely sure myself. Goal dislodged.
Yeah, could be that.
Bit unclear.
I don't see anyone going to the penalty box. Wonder if it was a hand pass or high stick or something like that. Neutral zone face-off. It will be Rathbone versus Joe Grady. Here's opportunity here for Brendan Fitzpatrick is wide. Deflected there by Peter Wilkoff. His pass will be picked off. Wilkoff gives it back to Rathbone. Rathbone now battling. Wilkoff in the corner. Hits it off the glass, and it gets through. Rathbone trying to win the race to it, but it will be taken away. And back in the neutral zone. Here's a rip far from Wilkoff and off the pad. Making his second save is Kai Stockford. Only 3 shots on goal between the two teams so far, but still very even hockey. Here's an opportunity. Nat Rathbone has an opening, fires off the leg pad. Nice save by Stockford. And Terrio will get it back in the neutral zone. First real, probably the best offensive opportunity so far for the Dragons, would you say, Kaz?
I would have to agree with you on that one, Robbie. The Dragons are definitely marching down. It looks like they're going to get one soon.
And firing. There's Terrio. Terrio backhands it, intercepted there by Patterson. Patterson tries to get it to himself. Here's Palmer with an opportunity. Shoemaker tries to wait to avoid the offsides, does that well. Glove save by Stockford, and we'll get a whistle. Just our second whistle of the game, Kaz. That is amazing.
Yeah, been great, clean play so far. It's going to be. Hopefully, we continue to see the same throughout the rest of the match.
Shoemaker will win the faceoff to Bowditch, battling the corner with Ridlin. Bowditch still fighting. Ridlin gives it along the boards. Terrio racing for it with Palmer. Palmer is able to hold him up, and Tatham will fire, and Eagles get it back for the moment, but now Shoemaker racing for it. It's deflected there. Battle in the corner. Hit there by Shoemaker and Bowditch, and now taking away is 18 in blue, Lawson Meyer, a Morse player. Meyer, nice poke check there by Tatham to slow down Meyer's rush, and here's Bowditch back the other way. Cole Bowditch is wide, and Keegan Schmall will retain possession for the Eagles. Way up the ice, he goes to Hayden Brown. Hayden Brown left open, cutting back and forth, and Wilkoff, nice play to get the puck, but Hayden Brown gets it back. Brown inside, puck is alive out in front, and Tatham will knock it away. Dragons are winning the shots on goal battle so far, 4-1, but still I'd say pretty even hockey overall.
Yeah, it's been great so far. It's both teams fighting, both teams showing strides of attack and defense. It's been great.
Here's an opportunity. Schmall will keep it in the zone. Opportunity here, out in front of Shoemaker, and oh my goodness.
Well defended by Mr. Shoemaker there.
Parker Crafts could not get a clean shot on net, but he was right in front of the goal. Here's Rathbone backhanding it, and Schmall will keep it in the zone, giving it back to Brown. Hayden Brown fighting through Dragons, fires and over the net. Taken back over by Crafts. Parker Crafts gives it back to Schmall. Schmall is hit by Marini, and now down the middle, Brown tries to collect. He'll swing around. He will keep the puck, still skating. Hayden Brown looking. He has Schmall open on the other wing. He won't give it to him. He'll take it himself inside, deflected over the net. Oh my goodness, here's McDonald. Caleb McDonald tries to feed down the middle. Intercepted there by James Salco. Nice play. Back the other way for the Dragons he goes. James Salco fighting. He now in the neutral zone, poking at it, and McDonald gets it. McDonald will give it up. Here's Crafts. Crafts back and forth. Shot deflected by the skate of Sampson. That one is wide. And still in the corner. Wilkoff battling. And now down the middle for Brown. Slap shot saved by Shoemaker. The one-timer by Brown is shut down by the leg pad of big Michael Shoemaker, making his fourth save over the net. Kaz, tell me about Mike.
I mean, Michael's a great player, man. It's really impressive what he's been able to do here. Going into the season, he did not know he was going to be the starting goalie. His older brother, Gabe Shoemaker, who is a wonderful attacking player for this team, was the goalie previously. And due to some injuries the team suffered, Gabe was able to step up and play a field role for this team. And Michael stepped into the position of goalkeeper, and he's been doing a wonderful job.
Absolutely. He's given up just 4 goals this year out of 2 games. Here's a faceoff will be won by the Dragons. Patterson across to Palmer. Palmer will loft it up and trying to regain possession. There is Kavanaugh, and Kavanaugh will dump it back down. Patterson's got it. Patterson cuts back, pressure by Meyer. Patterson way up the ice. There is Shoemaker, as Kaz just mentioned. That one's wide. And now Palmer. Palmer hit into the boards by Cram. And now here's Tatham with a shot, saves Stockford, and we'll get a whistle.
Tatham's definitely been showing his threat from long range here. We can continue to watch that throughout the game. We might get to see a great goal from him this game.
Yeah, Tatham scored last game. He scored 20 seconds into the Greeley game. Obviously, we're past 20 seconds in this one, but I think he can still score even if it's not 20 seconds in the game. I don't think he's required down by law by that. We'll get a Shoemaker-Rathbone-Salco offensive line with Tatham and Patterson behind him. Patterson, nice play to keep it in the zone. Shoemaker will lose it, and Brown gets it back. Here's Hayden Brown. He has speed, as we know. into the offensive zone. He'll cut to his backhand. Patterson will clear it, but kept in the zone by the Eagles with Tristan Hoot. Crafts gives it back. Patterson will hit Brown in the corner, and he'll get possession. Nice defensive play there by Ethan Patterson, as he will just fire it down the middle. Crafts with it. Shot! It is deflected and wide. Oh my gosh. Patterson, who, oh my goodness. Ethan Patterson, I would call the best player on this team, Kaz. That is not an Ethan Patterson play. Lofting it to the middle, not really what you want to do.
I think it was just a panic move, you know. The Eagles, they were down there, they were surrounding. I think he was trying to do what he could to get the ball, the puck up the ice, and just panics. You know, split-second decision. Sometimes that decision's going to be wrong, but I think we hopefully won't see that again this game.
Yep. Nice face-off win, as Palmer will give it to his fellow Freeport freshman Bowditch, but the freshman for the Eagles, Keegan Schmall, will take it away. Schmall gives it to Marini, backhanding it wide. And Ward will give it there, back to Schmall. Schmall off the boards. The bank pass is a nice one to Hayden Brown. Brown up ahead to Fitzpatrick. And now here's an opportunity for Brown, deflected and wide. He's had almost every shot so far for the Eagles, it feels like. And here's a shot for Ward. Glove save by Mike.
Hayden Brown definitely looking like a strong player out of the gate. I think that's something Brunswick's got to recognize and account for. Play tighter on him. He might get one this game. We might get to see something nice from him.
Absolutely, Kaz. Definitely the player to watch. As we mentioned earlier, he had 5 goals in Mount Ararat's 10-2 win over Greeley. Here's a face-off win by Brown and a chest save. Shoemaker. That was a shot by Tristan Hoot. Fun fact, back in the day, Kaz, Mount Ararat lacrosse, youth lacrosse did not have enough to support their own team, so they're actually combined with Brunswick. So I remember playing lacrosse with guys like Tristan and Griffin Ridlin right here on cue, making the shot. So I know a couple of these guys, Kaz. That's fun. Here is deflection inside there with Sampson. And of course, these two teams living so close to one another, a lot of them are going to know one another. Here is Shoemaker. Chased there. Hoot goes to the ground. Shoemaker battling in the corner. Here is opportunity for Sampson. Sampson has it taken away from him by Hayden Brown. Brown up the ice. He has just Wilkoff in front of him. He gets by him. Hayden Brown still with it. Fires off the post. And now a rebound score! Caleb McDonald. The first opportunity by Brown was stopped by the iron, but Shoemaker out of position, and McDonald puts it away, and a 1-0 lead for the Eagles.
That was all Brown there. That was he took it to net there. He put it on. And then it was just McDonald in there for the cleanup. That's a strong play from the Eagles.
Absolutely, just keeping that relentless pressure. And I did what they had to do, 1-0. Face-off win here by Rathbun. Rathbun will get the puck. Pressured hard. Rathbun will try to wrap around, and he'll feed it up top. It's intercepted here. Garrick Terrio, the other player to watch of this Lisbon offense. Sorry, he goes to Lisbon, but Mount Ararat offense. Marini in the corner. Patterson will give it up to Tatham. Tatham with it. Lofts it with his backhand to Marini. Marini trying to catch it. Cannot, and gives it back up there to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, he was, oh no, I think that's going to be a penalty on Patterson. At least he has the hand up for the moment. No, it's not. Okay. Kaz, I'm not extremely expert on the hockey rules, so maybe been hand up for like high stick or something, delayed offside, something like that.
Possible, yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely possible, Robbie. I mean, these refs sometimes impulse decision, put the hand up, think about it for a second. Maybe it wasn't a foul, maybe it's just like, a little bit of aggression. Could be something like that.
Yeah, in other sports like lacrosse and football, what I play, you throw the flag for the penalty, but they don't have flags out here, so you put the hand up for offsides, you put it up for delayed penalty. You just put the hand up whenever you want to, so it gets confusing for us commentators here. Into the corner with Cram. Sean Cram will give it to Terrio. Terrio up ahead. Opportunity here for Meyer, but Tatham takes it away from him. Big collision there as Tatham gets hit by Meyer. Ridlin tries to keep it in the zone, but he just gives it back to, looks like Wilkoff. Wilkoff up the ice. And it is too far for Palmer. Offensive zone. Tatham went for the hit, or that's Sampson. And now battling. Shoemaker comes away with it. He gets hit, and Bowditch gives it up into the neutral zone. Terrio, or excuse me, Hoot with it. Tristan Hoot is wide. Bowditch giving it back. Ridlin fires, and that deflected by the leg pad of Shoemaker goes wide. Now another one off the post. Rang off the glass of the Mount Ararat student section. Love to see, of course, Kaz, these two teams share a home rank, so both feel like we got a couple good student sections here tonight. Here's Bowditch with it, firing, and collected. Now Sampson, rebound opportunity. He'll try to get around in front of the Brunswick student section. He's on the ground. I believe he used his hand to pass that back to Wilkoff, and yep, hand pass. I called that out, Kaz. You hear me? I was like, Newton's pan. We get the whistle for the hand pass. I'm learning, Kaz.
Very well done, Robbie. Very well done. Great to see you improving out here.
Thank you so much. Anyway, what I was trying to say, love to see the two student sections out here.
Hey, subscribe to Brunswick High School Sports Network, man. That's all I can say right now.
Here is Rathbone. Looked like he won it, but now Ararat has it. Here is James Salco into the neutral zone. Salco will take it and fling it wide. Now Rathbone trying to chase it, and instead go back to Tatham. Tatham gives it up and gets taken away by Bryce Ward. Ward rings it around the boards. Opportunity here by Crafts, but it gets deflected back down. Keegan Schmall now will go up the ice. Patterson picks it off. Opportunity for Salco in front of the net. Backhands it. Marini now could not get a clean shot off. And Ward now gives it back up to Crafts. Crafts hit by Patterson. Patterson's been looking for a big hit today. Hasn't really. And now glove catch by Stockford. He leaves it out for his teammate. Crafts way up the ice will be caught by McDonald. McDonald gives it back to Crafts. Crafts tries to toe drag, but Tatham takes it away. Opportunity for Tatham. Has only Keegan Schmall in front of him. Tatham has the size advantage for sure, and he outmuscles Keegan Schmall. But Schmall, that's a really impressive defensive play, Kaz. I mean, how much bigger is Tatham than Keegan Schmall, and he shut him down?
Tatham is considerably bigger than Schmall. However, Schmall has been showing himself as a great player this game. He's not the biggest guy out there, not the fastest, not the strongest, but he's a smart player, and he knows how to play.
Yeah, he's not only a freshman, but one of the 5 Lisbon players on this Mount Ararat team.
He also managed to crack the starting lineup for the Eagles, which is definitely a feat to say.
Dragons also have freshmen getting a ton of playing time. Of course, Cole Bowditch and Jameson Palmer on the ice right now. Hayden Brown, nice piece of skating. Shot is wide. Shoemaker, nice play. Brown gets his own rebound. Now fighting there. Palmer tries to clear, and he does. All the way down. He gets the shot on goal to avoid the icing. Really impressive clear by Jamison Palmer, a freshman. Giving it right back to Brown. They can't keep giving Hayden Brown opportunities as he will be offsides. Oh my goodness, he was about to let that rip into the sun.
Dragons got lucky there. That could have been dangerous. That could have been bad. Hayden Brown has proven himself as a shooter, and we got to watch that.
I do not want to get in the way of a Hayden Brown slap shot, and luckily we did not even have to witness it thanks to the offside. Rathbone versus Terrio for the face-off. Brown's going to come away with it. Hey, oh, shot, score! A goal for Lawson Meyer. It was not Hayden Brown, but a great shot by Meyer as he beats Shoemaker and takes a 2-0 lead for the Eagles.
Caught the Dragons sleeping there. Right in the Dragons' den, killed it in his sleep. We got to watch out for that in the future.
Love that analogy there, Kaz. What I do not love is the 2-0 lead for Mount Ararat, who it's been a while since they've beaten Brunswick, Kaz. I do not have the official stat in front of me, but they have not beaten Brunswick in my memory.
No, it's traditionally been a good game, but the Dragons have normally come out on top. So if we see something different tonight, that'd be interesting for sure.
Yep, this is not the 9-1 Brunswick wins of the past as we get a conversation between the referee and Coach Dennis Hageman. Nice face-off win by Rathbone, but Garrick Terrio's going to get it back. Last rush of the period, saved by Shoemaker on Terrio's shot. Terrio, the top offensive player for the Eagles last year. And now with the addition of Hayden Brown, he doesn't have to carry the whole team. Now the offense is looking really good for Mount Ararat. And that one's wide. 5 seconds to go. I believe that should do it for our first period, unless Wilkoff will just loft it down the ice. And that'll do it. 2-0 Eagles after 1. Folks, we'll mute this stream for about 12 minutes, and then we'll get you right back in here. Great period of hockey, Kaz. Anything else to add before we let him go?
Nothing much, yeah. Well, we're excited to see how the Dragons come out in the next period.
All right, see you then, folks.
Garrett Therio, sorry, 6 from 2. Time to go, 14:33 in the first.
Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, for our second period. Brunswick's trailing 2-0 here. We'll see if they can make a change this period and maybe take a lead back.
Opening faceoff won by the Eagles. Here's an opportunity. Fires back inside to Brown. Deflected there, and big hit there by Marini driving Brown into the boards. Good to see that Brown's okay there. And it's deflected here back to Salco in the corner. Salco, former member of Kaz and my French class. Keegan Schmall gives it down the middle, and Shoemaker will cover. Oh boy.
We recently got word that the Brunswick boys basketball team secured a 42-34 win over the Skowhegan Eagles.
That's awesome, Kaz. 4 consecutive wins for the boys basketball team here at Brunswick. And, oh, here's a right off the draw. One, and Brown off the helmet of Shoemaker. And then Ethan Patterson trucks it 200 feet. Of course, talking about boys basketball, Ethan Patterson, of course, a member of Brunswick High Sports Network, does play-by-play and color commentary.
He's definitely a meaningful member of the crew, and he's clearly a huge impact player for this hockey team, so it's great to see him out there.
Here's back to Schmall, just short of the blue line, off the boards. We'll give it up to Crafts. Nice wrestle away by the aforementioned Patterson. Schmall will kick it, keep it in the zone. Opportunity for Hayden Brown. Hayden Brown looking, giving it back, and that one just wide. Here with Patterson along the boards. Gonna give it back down. Patterson, big hit there on Ward. And Brown back with it. Hayden Brown will give it back to Schmall, deflected and wide. Now in the corner, Avery Sampson. That was Avery Tatham. Avery Sampson and Avery Tatham look pretty similar as they both wear the A on their chest, and now deflected back to Ward. Ward is wide off the post. Now firing back down the middle, opportunity for McDonald, who scored earlier, saves Shoemaker. McDonald along the boards. McDonald towards the middle, intercepted there by Patterson. Patterson will loft it back to McDonald, another opportunity for him. Shot, another save by Shoemaker. It's out front and deflected away by Tatham. Great defensive play by Avery Tatham to limit the effect of that rebound. Here's Nat Rathbone with a rush, going back to his forehand and wide. Nat Rathbone scored a goal in a breakaway last game, unable to get a meaningful shot on net, but a nice drive anyway. Wilkoff, now pressured by Crafts, will skate around, and Wilkoff takes it in the offensive zone. Peter Wilkoff will fire in just wide. Oh, Kaz, I saw the net ripple. I thought it went in for a moment.
Just missed that one, but a great take from Wilkoff there.
Battling for it. Here's an opportunity for McDonald. Once again, scored earlier. Fires, another save by Shoemaker. How many consecutive shots with that by Caleb McDonald?
Caleb McDonald is firing right now. He is going to be dangerous the rest of this game. He is on fire.
Firing on all cylinders, as the kids might say. Love to work in those classic cliches there. We don't have to be creative all the time. Send out Shoemaker to take the faceoff versus Garrick Terrio, and we'll win it back. Battling for it, giving it back to Terrio. Terrio's going to try to wrap around, has it taken away by Wilkoff. Peter Wilkoff will fire it along the boards, and now Shoemaker will take it into the neutral zone. Gabe Shoemaker hangs back, and now will fire glove save on the deflected shot by Kai Stockford. What can you tell us about Kai Stockford, Cass?
Kai Stockford actually managed to play on the same club hockey team as Michael Shoemaker and Gabe Shoemaker, 2 resident Dragons players.
And all 3 at the time were goalies, and they were coached by Dennis Hagman, of course, the head coach of Brunswick at the moment. So that's a pretty cool story. The goalies all know each other. Of course, Gabe not playing goalie anymore. Into the offensive zone, Fitzpatrick running for it, or skating for it, I guess. Fitzpatrick tries to backhand it. Now fires down the middle, and he gives it to Jameson Palmer. Palmer off the skate, so it will not be icing. And all the way back down. Dragons get a change. Gavin Wallace giving it back, and here's Patterson in the neutral zone. Patterson backhands it lightly across. Tatham will one-timer pass it to Shoemaker, who lost control. And that'll be nice.
Hey, if you see our resident commentator, Brady Marzakis, make sure to give him a warm congratulations on his commitment to Johnson, Wales for culinary arts. We wish you the best of luck there, Brady.
Yeah, that's awesome. Here's Rathbone to take the faceoff versus Hayden Brown, as we've said his name probably 18,000 times today. And Salco will give it back to, here's a rush for Brown. Brown And now Patterson lost his skate. Opportunity for Hayden Brown up ahead. Save Shoemaker, makes 2 in a row. And Patterson still playing without his stick, looking like a soccer player he is. And he knocks down McDonald without his stick. Oh my goodness, guys.
What is happening here?
And still doesn't have his stick.
Patterson yet to recover his stick, but seems to be keeping with the flow of play here. Finally,
Yes.
he grabs the stick.
You know as good as anybody how good Ethan Patterson is at soccer. And you can see him just kicking at it.
He's certainly shown his skill in the game he loves, hockey and soccer.
Oh my goodness. Here, battling for it is Ward and Marini. Bo Marini, still in the corner. Tries to get it up to Rathbone. Brown will take it away. Oh my goodness, he cuts back and forth. Hayden Brown into the corner, fires down the middle. It's broken up by Patterson. Salko, James Salko trying to get something going for this Dragons offense that scored 5 goals last game and hasn't scored yet. Easy save by Stockford, and he'll give it back to Schmall. Gives it up, Evan Dorsey with it. Dorsey, the sophomore of Freeport, will lose it and lofts into the neutral zone. Here's McDonald. Caleb McDonald, will he take yet another shot? He does, and rings it, and nails the glass in front of the Mount Ararat student section. Here's James Salko with a neutral zone opportunity. Nice piece of skating as he beats Ward, but loses it. Back now with Wilkoff in the defensive zone. Peter Wilkoff has it taken away by Terrio. Garrick Terrio, opportunity, cuts inside, shot, save, Shoemaker. Michael Shoemaker with yet another save. And now opportunity for Bryce Ward, shots, another leg pad save by Shoemaker, unbelievable. And Meyer will ring it wide. Oh my goodness.
The Brunswick team is going to owe Michael Shoemaker lunch after this one. He is saving them right now.
Big hit there by Sampson on Ridland. Ridland will take another rip, and it's wide. Now behind the net, Wilkoff will get it. Now fighting opportunity for Brown, another save. Terrio again with it. He'll loft it up and knocked down by the glove of Shoemaker. Oh my goodness, what an incredible ring of pressure by the Eagle offense. And the Dragons escape still just 2-0.
We've got a whistle for icing here. Gonna give the players a second to get a breath here.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Jackson Martin, who's joining us for this period to help us run the scoreboard. Thank you so much, Jackson. That'll give Kaz some focus just on the game. We're having a great time. Thank you, Jackson.
The shots on goal difference here is looking like 19 for the Eagles, 10 for your resident Brunswick Freeport Dragons.
How about that? Here is Patterson backhanding it along the boards. Salko giving it up, and Patterson will take it away. See if he can get something going. Nice piece of skating. There goes Ethan Patterson to the offensive zone. Will backhand it, and fighting with Hoot. And now in the corner, losing it for the moment. Rathbone getting it back, and still fighting. Still fighting. That's Salko battling for it, and Meyer will take it away. He scored a goal earlier. Terrio is waving his stick as he gets the puck, but intercepted off the bench by Sampson. Avery Sampson saving would have been a golden opportunity for Garrick Terrio. Terrio gets hit into the boards by Rathbone. Here's Tristan Hoot down the middle and taken away by the Eagles. Tatham now with it along the blue line, shot and a save by Stockford, and we got a whistle.
What's the whistle there for, Robbie? I missed it.
He froze the puck, Kaz.
Freezing the puck. All right.
So we'll get an offensive zone faceoff for the Dragons. It'll be Shoemaker, Palmer, and Bowditch, your 3 forwards. Faceoff won by the Eagles. Getting it back with Ward. I believe I've been calling 2 players Ward today. Number 20 is Jacob Cody. I think I was calling number 20 also Bryce Ward. Guess not everyone can be Bryce Ward. Here's an opportunity for Tatham. Shot deflected by Brendan Fitzpatrick. Sorry if the Cody family is watching this game. Now back with Bowditch. Shoemaker battling. Now in the neutral zone. Opportunity here. Nice hit there by Tatham. And giving it back to Palmer. Neutral zone. Here is Tatham fighting. And still fighting. Eagle fell down, couldn't see who it was. Here's an opportunity for Bowditch, giving it across to Palmer. Palmer will hang back and fire back. And intercepted, couldn't keep it in the zone, is Sampson. Hayden Brown gets it up ahead. Oh my goodness, Sampson saved. Would have been a easy breakaway for Hayden Brown. Brown gets it back now. Tatham yelling to get a sub on. Brown with an opportunity. He will take it to Shoemaker, backhand and wide. Nice defense play by Shoemaker. That is the older Shoemaker. Here's a shot by Cram is wide. And now opportunity, Brown trying to feed it, intercepted there by Gabe Shoemaker. I've been really impressed with Gabe today. And we'll get a whistle, I guess, for offsides. I think they're saying the puck left the zone, Cass.
Yeah, that sounds right. Not entirely clear here, but that looks right to me. Still scoreless in this second period here. Who will be the first to score is the question now.
Rathbone versus McDonald for that faceoff. Here's Marini with the puck, skates inside, still cutting back and backhands it towards Stockford. Is saved. Marini hanging back now with it, cutting back and forth. Now down the middle with Rathbone. Rathbone fighting Marini towards the net is wide. Now Salko's going to skate for it. McDonald lets Salko. That was kind of strange. Salko just flung it back around the boards. And now still with it in the corner. Rathbone gets sandwiched by Parker Crafts. And here is Brown. Backhands it up ahead as McDonald, as Patterson fell down. Here's Caleb McDonald. Gets it taken away. Nice defensive play there by Peter Wilkoff.
Great defensive play there from Brunswick. That's essential to this game, being able to step up and make plays like that. That's what's going to keep Brunswick in the rest of this game.
Here is Keegan Schmall. Defensive wins championships, as they say. Kaz? I've been really impressed with Shoemaker. That is Michael Shoemaker. Despite letting up 2 goals, I've been really impressed with him today. Here's opportunity. Oh, she's so fast. Hayden Brown into the offensive zone. Fires off the post. And out of danger, but goes right back to Brown. He's just a magnet for the puck. How does that happen? He just gets a puck right back. Like that.
He's everywhere. That guy's going places for hockey.
Hayden Brown still skating. Oh my goodness. He is so fast. Takes it right back into the zone and will fire again and deflected and over the net. Patterson, big hit along the boards.
Are the boards in danger here? Hayden Brown may shatter the glass. This is insane.
Yeah, I'd watch out if I were behind those glass. That's all. That's the only word I got there, Cats. Patterson in the corner. Backhands it back to Bodic. Hoot with it. Hoot. We'll give it there to Patterson. Patterson giving it back to Bodic. Bodic down the middle to Shoemaker. Has a little bit of space. Shoemaker, can he find Palmer up ahead? He'll just take it himself. Into the offensive zone he goes. Giving it back now to Palmer. Palmer giving it back there to Tatham. And now back up ahead. Too far for the Eagle. And that was Kavanaugh who couldn't get to it. And we'll get a whistle.
Is that an icing call there?
Yeah, that'll be icing. Kaz, what can you tell us about the student section that's kind of cool?
Well, I would have to say that hockey is the only sport where the student section is going to change sides every period. We're looking down. We're looking at the Brunswick keeper taking fire, and right behind them is the Ararat student section yelling profanities at them. Yeah, it's so interesting to see.
Before I was up here in the booth, I was definitely one of those people trying to get in the head of the goalie right there. Face-off won by the Dragons. Tatham now skating for it. He'll get possession and ring it along the boards. Now Bodic skating for it. He'll try to give it back. Now he will hang back. Sampson, great play to keep in the zone. Fires, save by Stockford, and that'll go out. And Dragons have to prevent the offsides to hang back in the neutral zone. Here's Tatham. He'll ring it. Oh, went straight up in the air somehow. Now Terrio will give it up to Meyer. Meyer down the middle. He has an open teammate. It's Kavanaugh shot. Save it off the post. It's still alive in the paint. Shoemaker just has to get on it. It's below his legs. I can see the puck still. But they call the whistle for freezing the puck. Oh my goodness.
Dragons just dodged a bullet there. That could have been bad. 3-0 is a hard lead to come back from.
A 2-on-1 for the Eagles as Meyer found the open Kavanaugh. But it just landed softly in the paint. And they avoid going down 3-0, just as Kaz said. Marini versus Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick will win it, but Rathbone will get it back. And now Marini with the puck. Going to take it out of his defensive zone. And will ring it wide. Rathbone now. Give it back to his teammate. Patterson rings it into the glove of Kai Stockford.
Dragons are definitely firing from long range here. Any goal like that can be momentum shifting to this game. It'll be crucial for them to get one of those to fall. Absolutely.
Rathbone versus Fitzpatrick again. This time he wins it back to Salko. Salko. Wilkoff keeps it in the zone. And Schmall will take over for the Eagles. We talked about being impressed with Keegan Schmall's defense earlier. And he's been playing well for the Eagles so far. Marini cutting back again, held up by Schmall. and he'll give it up. And that'll be a tripping call on Wilkoff, as an opportunity here will be saved. And next time the Dragons touch it, we'll get this whistle for the trip. I believe it was on Peter Wilkoff. Hayden Brown went to the ground, and we got a little "we can't do that" call from student section. And yeah, Wilkoff will go to the box for tripping, and we will get to see the Brunswick penalty kill for the first time. Kaz, I know you weren't there, but the Dragons did not give up a power play goal last game. They had something like 3 or 4 penalties, but the penalty kill did really well. See if they can do it again here.
Yeah, definitely playing down a man is a challenge, but Brunswick has shown that they can do it in the past. Let's see if they can do it again here.
Yeah, they're going to need to. Can't be falling down 3-0 in a rivalry game. Hanging back is Crafts. Crafts will look way up the ice, and it's caught there by Terrio. Now giving it back with Brown. Brown fires and wide and deflected off the boards and in front. Shoemaker will knock it away. And beautiful clear by Ethan Patterson, way back down to Stockford. Stockford gives it up to Crafts. Crafts pressured hard by Shoemaker on the shorthand. Dorsey, couldn't get to it. And here's an opportunity for Hayden Brown. Brown gives up to Terrio. Terrio is open. Fires. Blocked by Patterson. Patterson trying to clear it again, but kept in the zone by Crafts. And here's Shoemaker. Shoemaker will clear. Great play. Gabe Shoemaker, as Stockford will get it and give it up to Schmall. Schmall. Keegan Schmall up the ice for Terrio. Terrio, nice catch of the puck. He will give it up down the middle. Intercepted there by Salco. And Terrio is wide. Now Hayden Brown with it. Tries to go through his legs. And that one worked. Terrio goes to the ground. And a clear there by Patterson. Really impressed with the penalty kill of Ethan Patterson.
Been very good. Been very impressive defensively from Brunswick. More of this and a little bit of offense in the third period, and we might have a game here.
Here is Hayden Brown into the offensive zone. He goes. Nice piece of skating. Fires. Glove. Save. By Mike. Oh, my gosh. I thought that went in for a moment, Cass.
Yeah, great save by Shoemaker. He's been a monster in the net today.
Of course, Mike, another member of Cass in my French class. He did not leave, unlike James Salco. Here's Palmer versus Meyer. Palmer won the faceoff. Nice play there by the freshman. Giving it back here. Opportunity for Ward. Ward fires. Leg pad save by Shoemaker. Back to Ward. Ward being patient with it. Still got some time left in that power play. Another glove save by Mike. 21 seconds to go in the power play. Of course, we have Trax and Martin doing a great job on the scoreboard, but we do not have a way to put up the penalty time. So you're just going to have to trust me and Kaz that there's 21 seconds left. You can trust us. You can trust us. Marini tries to clear it. That might end the rest of the penalty, but can't get quite enough mustard on it. And Ararat's going to have one last push with a man advantage. Opportunity fires down the middle. Ward battling with, I believe that's Palmer. Ward still with it, down to 3 seconds to go. Ward waiting, giving it back to Meyer. Meyer fires, and it's over the net as Wilkoff skates on with 5-on-5.
There is the penalty kill. Brunswick managed to hold them off.
Opportunity for Wilkoff out of the box as delayed penalty. Wilkoff a 2-on-1 with Palmer. Fires, save, Stockford. Wilkoff with his own rebound. Still alive. Oh, they blow the whistle for the delayed penalty. And it's going to be an interference call as Brunswick power play will go out there. I don't know. She'll have to wait until Ararat really gets possession of the puck to blow that whistle. I would have liked to see that play go on.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that call there. I think Dragons might have had something, but at the end of the day, can't change the ref's decision. It is what it is.
Well, after a very clean game, we get 2 consecutive penalties. As you see the number of who went to the box, I didn't catch it. But I guess we'll get it on the scoreboard in a moment. But 2-minute man advantage for the Dragons. They will have the rest of this period on the man up. And then, unless they score, they'll open the third with 31 seconds. Yes, 31 seconds of power play. Stoppage here for some reason. I guess they're waiting for penalty time to get up on the scoreboard. Yeah, Ron Polton, we got to get that up there, man. It was Griffin Ridlin who will serve the time. And now, nice face-off win. Patterson waiting. Giving it down the middle here with Marini. Marini gives it up to Salco. Salco with it. Down, shot down the middle, saved by Stockford. And Terrio will try to loft it up the ice, and he does. Nice clear there. Shoemaker catches it with his stick. And Patterson hanging back, cutting back. He has space. Patterson in the offensive zone. Patterson takes it inside, saves Stockford. And now Schmall will clear it. No! Tatham keeps in the zone. Avery Tatham with an opportunity, gives it across to Salco too far. James Salco along the wing, tries to toe drag and turns it over to Sean Cram. Patterson will keep it. Dragons have the rest of the period on the man advantage. Tatham back across to his fellow first-line defenseman, captain Ethan Patterson. Rings it along the boards to Tatham along the wing. Schmall tries to clear it, and he does. Up ahead to Hayden Brown with a shorthanded opportunity. Cuts back in front of Patterson. Patterson, great defensive play. Oh my gosh. Back to Schmall along center ice. Lofts it back down, and Shoemaker will get it. I think we got about one last rush probably at this time remaining.
Yeah, that sounds right. We're going to see what Dragons can make out of this.
One last rush. Got 13 seconds left of the period on the power play. Tatham back across. Got to pick up the tempo, I think, if we want to get a shot off, and we do. Save there by Stockford, but that'll do it as Schmall gets the turnover, and Patterson will loft it. So the Dragons will open the third period with 31 seconds of the power play. A scoreless second period. We'll meet the stream for, I think it's about 12 minutes. Was that about 12-minute intermission the first time?
That sounds about right, Robbie.
Hopefully Ron Holton puts that up on the scoreboard. We'll see you then, folks. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back here very soon for the third period. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third period of your Brunswick Freeport Dragons versus the Mount Ararat Eagles. Dragons trail 2-0 right now, as they have a power play for the first 30 seconds of the period. Face-off is won by the Eagles, and Shoemaker will make the save. Here's Avery Tatham now with it. Tatham way up the ice to Patterson. Patterson into the offensive zone he goes, curls back. Still got 15 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Marini along the wing, deflected inside, and nice play there by Ward to get it out of harm's way. Still got 5 seconds to go in the power play. Rathbone up to Tatham. Tatham looking, curls back around. Tatham wrestling, and that'll release Ridland's penalty. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Patterson up at the top, fires, glove save by Stockford.
It's real nice to see Brunswick getting a shot on net there. The shot on goal differential is quite great right now. And that, I think, has been a key difference between this game. We're looking at 14 shots on goal from the Brunswick Dragons to the 25 from Ararat.
Do we want to do the math on the ratio between the two, or do we just want to leave it like that?
I think we can leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, face-off, Brown versus Shoemaker. Nice win by Shoemaker, but a little bit too good as it goes all the way back into the neutral zone. Patterson way around. Palmer's there. It's about 1 to 1.75 ratio. Back to Wilkoff. Wilkoff fires, glove save again by Stockford. I think offense off to a little bit stronger start than a couple other periods.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it, and that's what Brunswick needs. Brunswick needs to stop thinking so defensively. Obviously still play defense, but we need to start firing on their net.
Brown wins the faceoff up to himself. Here comes Hayden Brown down the wing, a 2-on-1 for the Eagles. Fires across to Crafts. Crafts back to Brown. Unbelievable. Patterson and Wilkoff combined for the defensive play to prevent the goal. But here's Brown again. Palmer now backhands it, still in the zone. Here's Jacob Cody. Cody deflected off his skate and to the corner. Tristan Hoot. Palmer missed on the hit, feeds it down the middle. And here is Terrio, and we'll get a whistle. I don't know. Slash.
Right there, that's a situation where you need to pull off a Michigan, I think. You know, get the puck in your stick and just flick it into the top corner. That would have been beautiful.
Looks like it's going to be a slash on 3 and white. Ethan Patterson, you can see him smiling. No stranger to the penalty box, Kaz. I think we bring this up a lot. I'm going to bring it up yet again. Brunswick led Class B South in penalty minutes last year. And guess what? Just want to take a guess, Kaz, at which player led those penalty minutes.
Man, that's a tough one. I'm going to have to say Ethan Patterson.
I believe it was Ethan Patterson there, Kaz.
He's an aggressive player, and that sometimes gets him into a bit of trouble.
Yeah, but he's still amazing. Up. Salco keeps it in the zone, fires a short-handed attempt, and the glove saved by Stockford. We'll get a defensive zone face-off for the Dragons as they try to kill off the rest of this penalty. 1:41 to go. It'll be
the Eagles win that face-off. Here come the Eagles the other way. We got an offsides call, is it?
I don't know what.
Not sure what the call is there.
I don't know. I wonder if too many men, but it's not a penalty, it's just a face-off. I think we need a hockey rules expert in here, Kaz.
I would have to agree. We need to get a rules analyst, a rules expert. We need someone with some expertise here.
Open the checkbook, go hire someone.
That sounds right.
All right, well, center ice face-off because of a non-penalty too many men call. Hayden Brown into the offensive zone. Brown gives it back down the middle. Terrio swings around and fires over the net. Tatham will clear. Beautiful backhand clear by Avery Tatham. That'll kill some clock. 1:20 to go in Patterson's penalty.
Tatham is no stranger to the fling maneuver. He's been showing that this game, whether it's firing it on net or just getting it out of our own zone. He's shown he can do that.
Sampson tries said fling maneuver, but it gets kept in the zone by Terrio. Now with Hayden Brown. Brown looking back to Terrio. Terrio backhands it inside and deflected away by the Dragons. And Tatham will clear it again with his backhand back into the neutral zone. Keegan Schmall will get possession. 50 seconds to go in Patterson's penalty. Keeping it up there to Brown. Brown in the offensive zone. It's deflected there by Tatham, curling around. Back to Brown. Hayden Brown. 38 seconds all the way across to McDonald, and it's wide. Tatham chips at it. Sorry, that was Sampson to Tatham. Again, both Avery defenders wearing the A on their chest, 22 and 23, both tall. Impossible to tell them apart, man.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, they're both impact makers for this team. One from Freeport, one from Brunswick. They show the duality of this team and how this team's defense manages to operate.
Here's Hayden Brown. Opportunity, fires, and it goes in off the shoulder of Michael Shoemaker, and it goes into the back of the net. Hayden Brown, we knew how good he was going to be. He scores for the first time, releases the penalty, back to 5-on-5 play. The power play goal by the Eagles makes it 3-0.
That's a hard pill to swallow for the Dragons right there. That is a knife in the heart to say. It's going to be a steep hill to climb to come back from this one now.
Absolutely. Evan Dorsey on for the faceoff against Meyer. Dorsey will win it. Got a third line of forwards out there. And that one is wide. Believe that's 18 and white freshman Nikki Heaston skating out for the first time today. Meyer back in neutral zone. Patterson will loft it into the stands. Hope everybody's okay. Of course, if we were in the NHL, that would be a delay of game penalty. If it's, you just shoot it right out of play. But this is not the NHL, so Patterson will not go to the box.
This is as close to the NHL as you'll get, though. This is high hockey. It's high level hockey here.
Pinnacle of the sport. Here's Dorsey into the offensive zone. Deflected. Now in the corner, battling. And falling down was Gavin Wallace. Here's an opportunity now. In the defensive zone, Patterson swings back. Bolton along the boards. And Dorsey with it. Banks it off the glass. Heaston's racing for it with Graham. Nikki Heaston, it's an ice. If you could see Heaston skating that hard, it's because if he had won the race to that puck, it would not have been an icing. But Sean Cram got there first and is an icing. Offensive zone faceoff for Mount Ararat. They have, guess who? Hayden Brown and take the faceoff. Can't exactly tell who that is for the Dragons against him. It was Marini. Marini won it too. Back to Tatham. Tatham will loft it all the way up the ice. Too far for Selko, but Hoot couldn't handle it. And back into the corner now. Battling with Selko. It deflects off the boards right in front and knocked away. Very Dragon-friendly bounce. But now here's Selko with it. Still fighting. Rathbone shot blocker save by Stockford. Now Salco couldn't find the puck. Now here's Terrio in the neutral zone. Sorry, that was Hoot once again. Sampson deflects it. Nice little self-pass there. As Avery Sampson up the ice in the neutral zone with Marini. Marini fires from center ice. Stockford generates the rebound. Nobody home for the Dragons. Back around there into the corner.
Dragons have really been pulling it from range today here, Robbie. How do you feel about that decision?
Yeah, absolutely, I agree with that. I think you have a lot of range shooters on this team. Patterson, Tatham. Here's Brown with an opportunity inside, and that they clear it. But I would definitely love to see more in tight shots from them. Just haven't had a lot of the opportunities today.
Yeah, Dragons have failed to capitalize on these chances inside, which are by default higher percentage chances. And I think that's the difference between this game here.
Absolutely. I feel like I would say all of Mount Ararat's goals have been in tight, maybe like 5 yards away at most. Tatham battling now. Back with Bodic. Bodic gets it back. Bodic's going to cut inside. The freshman fires and saved by Stockford. Generates the rebound. Nobody home. And Finn Dudek will try to clear it. Wilkoff, great play to keep it in the zone. Now in the corner is Ward. Ward with Ridlin. Ridlin behind Stockford's net. Off the boards. Dudek cuts back. Dudek kept in the zone by Wilkoff. Wilkoff skating back. He'll backhand it. There, shot by Shoemaker. Didn't make it to the goalie. Patterson keeps in the zone. Patterson looking. He'll just chip it down along the board. Shoemaker rounding. Hit into the boards by Ward.
Looks like Shoemaker lost a glove earlier on this play. Glad he's able to recover it.
Yep, I'm glad he recovered all the protection he needed as he was hit to the ground by an Eagle. In the corner now with Ward, hit by the hand of Patterson. Patterson will also go after Schmall. And now in the corner, hit there by Shoemaker. Rathbone gives it back to Marini. Marini whiffed on the shot, but now opportunity for Patterson. Patterson behind the net, feeds it down the middle. Here's Marini. Can he get to the puck? No, good play by Oscar Nelson. Clear that one. Here with Meyer. Lawson Meyer. One of the two Morse players on this team. Meyer down the wing. Feeds it down the middle. Shot by Kavanaugh is wide. And Marini with a big hit on the Eagle as on Kavanaugh. And now a stick is caught under the neck of Kavanaugh. It was Patterson's stick. That was a strange little thing. Is this going to be a penalty on Kavanaugh?
Definitely looks like it, Robbie. There's definitely a bit of a dispute there. Looks like the players were going at it. There was some pointing to the scoreboard from the Eagles, I believe.
Yeah, can we see? Definitely some words exchanged. I don't know. Did you see what the signal was? I have a little cheat sheet in here somewhere. It's going to be in here. Just look through all those papers, Kaz. Thank you. I didn't see what the signal was, so it's not really going to help us. But. We'll get a discussion. Don't know what this is about. Yeah, thank you, Kaz. Yeah, I didn't see a signal. Looks like it's going to be a 2-minute penalty on Anthony Kavanaugh, 6 in white. Kavanaugh was the one who got hit by Marini following his shot, so I wonder how Kavanaugh managed to get a penalty himself. But here's a power play opportunity for the Dragons. They got 2 minutes to work with, trying to cut that lead down. Patterson behind his own net. Signaling, pressured by Terrio. Giving it up to Shoemaker. Shoemaker through the neutral zone. Takes from the offensive end. Shoemaker is able to get around Cram, trying to find someone down the middle. He finds Tatham. Tatham shot from the wing. Another save by Stockford. He's played well. He just made his 19th save.
Tatham has been fired today. He's got to have 8 or 9 shots out here.
It was a taunting call on Anthony Kavanaugh, Kaz. He must have gotten hit by Marini and then proceeded to say some maybe unkind words, and he'll go to the box.
I actually think that taunting call came from the point to the scoreboard. I think the refs saw that and were just noticed the lack of sportsmanship and called it as they saw it.
Bowditch down the middle. Palmer couldn't get a clean shot off. Tatham back to Patterson. Patterson rings it off the boards into the corner. Bowditch got 1:12 to go on Kavanaugh's penalty. Back there with Shoemaker. Shoemaker gives it back to Patterson. Here's an opportunity. He's got Tatham on the other wing. Patterson couldn't handle it. Oh, Ethan Patterson's played a great game, but yeah, that's another un-Ethan Patterson-like play there. But he'll take it right back into the zone, and they'll see what they can do. Along the boards here is Hayden Brown. Now Bowditch giving it back to Tatham. Tatham into the offensive zone. He'll hang back. Feed it across to Patterson. Patterson's open. He fires. Another save by Stockford. That was a great shot, but a better save by Kai Stockford.
It's times like this when you think about calling a hero off the bench, a Ned Boak type player. Ned Boak's a wonderful hockey player. I'd like to see him in this game.
We're thinking a Ned Boak 4-goal third period.
I think that sounds right.
All right, here first, folks. Kaz Kosinski will call out Ned Boak to be the hero. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Back there to Sampson. Avery Sampson looking, fires, and wide. Wilkoff in the corner. Backhands it back to Tatham. Rathbone. Rathbone now skating for it, and it gets back into the neutral zone. Sampson giving it back to Wilkoff. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Wilkoff back and forth. Will feed it back down the middle with Marini. Couldn't settle it, and McDonald will clear through the neutral zone. He'll fire it all the way back down. That will likely do it for the Dragons' power play. So they will be 0 for 2 on the night, or maybe 0 for 3. We should probably start recording how many penalties there have been so we can get stats like that. But they do fail. Back to 5-on-5 play. Fed up head to Salco, and back to the neutral zone. Here now are the Eagles. Rathbone, nice play to have it, and here's Marini with it. He'll hang back, try to give it up. Here's Salco with it. James Salco cutting down in his backhand. Will give it back, and that one nearly lofted out of play, but just hit the top of the glass. And here's an opportunity for Lawson Meyer. Meyer scored earlier, cuts back to his forehand, shots. Goal! No, it won't go off this crossbar. The Dragons escape.
That was as close as a goal can get right there. That Brunswick dodging another bullet here today.
the Dragons are getting a full change as they only have 4 people on the ice now. They get the 5th on. It's John Paul Polton. Opportunity here for Ward. Ward hangs back. And now I believe that's Heaston fighting for it. Dorsey up the ice. Heaston has it taken away from him by Garrett Terrio. Terrio in the offensive zone. Fires, save Shoemaker. Makes his 27th save on the day. In the corner now is Meyer fighting with Tatham. Polton gets hit by Ridlin, stays on his feet, and it's all the way down for a nice...
Now, we haven't seen too much icing today, so I'm sure the players appreciate the break once in a while.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a quicker game than most. I feel like not a lot of stoppages today.
Yeah, I would have to agree. It's been surprisingly clean, I'll be honest. I kind of expected the Battle of the Bridge to be chippy and aggressive and, you know, a bit of dirty play here and there, but for the most part, it's been quite clean.
Hayden Brown will win the faceoff back to Schmal over the net and hits the glass in front of that Mount Ararat student section. Here's Brown with it. Brown curls back, has it taken away by Cole Bowditch. He has Crafts on his back, and it's back. Skating for it is Patterson and Brown. Patterson back around, poked at by Hayden Brown. Here's a nice head of steam for Ethan Patterson in the offensive zone. He goes, fires, saves Stockford. He's able to corral it with his pads and chest and freeze the puck. Shoemaker versus Brown. Now fighting, that was not Hayden Brown. That was 17 in blue, Joe Grady, that Shoemaker beat on that face-off. Battle still in the corner. Here is Jacob Cody behind the net. Back here with Palmer along the boards to Tatham opportunity, shot, plucked off the skate of Grady. Opportunity here for Nelson, deflected by the skate of Sampson. Here with Avery Tatham. Up ice just too far for Shoemaker, and Cody gets it back along the boards. And there is Wilkoff. Sorry, that's Sampson. Oh my gosh, these twos all look the same. I'm Brady Marzakis. I feel your pain right now. All these guys look very similar. Of course, Brady usually doing the play-by-play commentary here.
I fear we may be looking at a scoreless outing for the Dragons today. However, coming up after will not be scoreless. We'll have 3 Brunswick alumni games.
We'll get the girls alumni game. I think they call it the Green Bridge Classic. All of these are called. Then we'll get a older category of alumni games, and then your younger category of boys alumni game. Our very own Brandon Ware, who's working the camera, will be playing in that second one. Rathbone will give it up there to Tatham. Hit along the boards, off the boards. A bank pass will go all the way down. That'll be nice. Just 2:41 remaining in the third period, Kaz. Yeah, I don't see a 4-goal 2 minutes here.
What are your upcoming keys to the game for this Dragons team? They're going to need to look at about a goal every 73 seconds or so.
Yeah, I think it's possible for sure. Here is Patterson off the boards, now fighting in the neutral zone. Opportunity here for Rathbone. Terrio goes to the ground, but is able to give it back up to Patterson. He needs Rathbone to get out of the zone to avoid the offsides. Rathbone went back to get his stick. That's an interesting right there. Like, Rathbone, he lost his stick. He had to clear the zone in order to let Patterson enter. Should he have hopped out of the zone, then gone back to get his stick, or should he have prioritized getting his stick? That's an interesting choice.
I think personally I would have gone with the swimmer dive to just evade the area as quickly as possible and then circle back for the stick. We're pulling Ethan Patterson to say, ditch the stick, do what the team needs.
Yeah, a little swan dive, clear the zone, then go back to get it.
Exactly.
Well, that's a kind of a niche area, so I'm not going to get too on Rathbone for not swan diving there. Opportunity for Hayden Brown, but Patterson shuts him down. Great defensive play by the very member of BHSN, Ethan Patterson.
Despite the score here, Patterson has been showing his defensive prowess today. He knows how to play defense.
Nice word there. Here at BHSN, we have some great vocabulary. Prowess, nice work, Kaz, man. Here's Wilkoff. Is off the stick of Stockford. back to Schmall. In the corner, Bodic. He'll curl around. Looking, and has it taken away by Brendan Fitzpatrick. Down to 1:40 to go. Fitzpatrick will loft it about 50 feet in the air. Caught by Sampson. Sampson off the glass and all the way around.
I think we should take a second here to appreciate the Bowdoin College for...
Here's an opportunity for a Shoemaker glove save, and it's still alive in the paint. And, how did it spring out along there? Sorry, Kaz, to interrupt you. I love this rink too, man.
No worries, Robbie. Yeah, I think appreciating Bowdoin College is a big part of this. They're generous enough to lend out this rink to us, and this is nicer than most rinks you'll find in high school sports.
Big hit there by John Paul Poulton on the Eagle 10 in blue. Gavin Wallace. Big hit there by Poulton on Wallace. As Sampson will get it off the boards. Looking for it is Nikki Heaston. Heaston losing it. Back here to Terrio. Poulton trying to hit Terrio there. 40 seconds to go. Here's opportunity for Brown is wide. And now back for his Parker Crafts. Hit there by Dorsey. And they try to clear it. Now back out to Brown. Will he try the slap shot? We haven't really seen him go for that yet. And now opportunity. Crafts give it back with a backhand. Still alive in the paint is Brown battling. Dorsey doesn't have his stick. Brown's going after Poulton. John Paul Poulton. Oh, yeah. The Brunswick bench liked that. John Paul Poulton.
Yeah, you can feel the energy sinking and the tension rising in this game as the Brunswick Dragons feel defeated at the end of this one.
Yeah, game will come to a close here with 2-1. And the Brunswick Dragons will fall as the Mount Ararat Lisbon Morse Eagles defeat the Brunswick Dragons for the first time in what's probably been many years. I don't know the exact number, but it's not been in my memory as have the Eagles won this game.
No, this is definitely a rare occasion for the Dragons to lose to the Eagles here, but we'll be back later in the season, see if there's any difference there.
I would give my stars of the game to probably Hayden Brown, Caleb McDonald, and you, the viewer. No, I'd probably give my third to Kai Stockford. Stockford getting the shutout for the Eagles. For the Dragons, I think Patterson, I think Michael Shoemaker both played very good games.
Yep, I would have to agree. That sounds about right. A wonderful game from Kai Stockford, 31 saves. It's impressive.
Absolutely getting the shutout. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas. We won't see you again until after the holiday. Thank you so much. Of course, Jackson Martin helping us with the scoreboard. Kaz Kosinski making his debut on BHSN. Brandon Ware with the camera. And, of course, me, Robbie Bowen. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us. We'll see you soon as the Dragons fall to 1-2.